Welcome to the APP Legacy Open at Bell Bank Park in Mesa, Arizona. Part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series, where top pros battle for cash prizes and golden tickets to the USA Pickleball Nationals in Indian Wells, California. Join us for all the action as we bring you coverage straight through to Championship Sunday. The APP Legacy Open is brought to you by Rockin' Protein, OS First, Superior Labs, Consumer Cellular, Head Pickleball, Pro XR Pickleball, Pickleball Central, LSI Lighting, Franklin Pickleball, and Onyx Pickleball. Welcome back here for our final match of Championship Sunday in our coverage of the APP Legacy Open presented by Head Pickleball, part of the USA Pickleball National Championship Series. Also a golden ticket tournament here in Mesa, Arizona at the Legacy Sports Complex at Bell Bank Park. It has been an absolutely fabulous weekend of pickleball, beautiful weather, great play, and even better gold medal matches here on Championship Sunday. We have our number 1 and 2 seeds here in mixed pro doubles facing off for the gold medal. Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson coming through the back draw, and Vivian David and Deckel Barr coming through our winner bracket, undefeated so far in mixed pro doubles. Vivian David and Deckel Barr both residing now in Dripping Springs, Texas at the Dreamland facility there. Very quickly becoming the absolute hub of pickleball in Austin, Texas. Deckel Barr, 29 years old, originally from Israel, a former professional tennis player as well, while Vivian David, 25 years old, shares dual citizenship with the United States and Canada, where she was born. Lived in Naples, Florida for most of her life before moving to Dripping Springs, Texas. One of the biggest, baddest two-handed backhands in pickleball. David and Barr now able to train together every single day, and it is paying off in dividends here as they find themselves through the bracket into the gold medal match, undefeated so far, but they have some stiff competition coming their way.
And who they are playing, Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson. Lee Whitwell out of the Villages in Florida, but spends half of her time in Austin, Texas. J.W. Johnson out of Boynton Beach, Florida. This team has been playing together a few times already this year on the circuit. They've had some success. Lee Whitwell loves playing with the young J.W. Johnson, almost taking him under her wing. She's also plays with sister Georgia Johnson. They made it through 3-0 through the bracket earlier the other day, and then they ran into Vivian David and Deckel Barr and lost 1-3. It was a major match, and the issue with that match was the Deckel Barr power, and they're going to see that again today. So we're going to see if Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson can handle the Deckel Barr power coming in this match. They did not do a good job with it in the last match, and they admitted it to me when I talked to Lee and J.W. They just said they couldn't control it, couldn't do much with it. So we'll see what happens coming up next here in this gold medal match.
So it's a brand new day, new match. They've had time to consider their game plan coming into this matchup. J.W. Johnson has already played twice here today in Championship Sunday, getting himself 2 medals already under his belt.
A gold and a silver, a gold in men's doubles and a silver in men's singles.
Yes, his hopes for a triple crown or quadruple crown were dashed by Zane Navratil in that singles matchup. But I'm pretty sure he would be okay if he got 2 golds and a silver. So
he'll be fine with it.
Absolutely. Let's take a look back here at our bracket. Like we mentioned, David and Barr and Whitwell and Johnson faced off in the winner bracket final yesterday for our mixed doubles day. Whitwell and Johnson got dropped down into that bronze medal match where they faced Susanna Barr and Zane Navertil, who had to take down Andrea Koop and Dylan Frazier in that final feeder match back up into bronze. They were able to come out on top to get this rematch here in the gold medal match. David and Barr also had to take out Susanna Barr and Zane Navertil in their semifinal match earlier in the day. So again, Navertil and Barr taken down by the two remaining teams here today. Looks like J.W. Johnson and Lee Whitwell will be on the far end here to start us off. Vivian David and Deckel Barr will be on the near end. And it looks like we got a double duo team here in our referees. Vicki Ryan will be our head referee. Jim Ryan, our second.
What? Keeping it in the family.
Absolutely. Hopefully they agree on things and everything goes smoothly. We don't need any of that spilling over. But they are both absolute professionals. We'll have a good matchup here. Again, Johnson and Whitwell, a hard road ahead of them. They not only have to win the 2 out of 3 portion of this gold medal match, they will have to win a tiebreaker match to 15 if they want that gold medal. Vivian David just secured herself a gold medal in the women's pro doubles matchup with Andrea Koop. Deckel Barr got a silver in men's with Adam Stone. Lee Whitwell, she's got the fresh legs here on the court. First time playing here today. I have no doubt J.W. Johnson told her she's going to have to carry him through this match. She's got the fresh legs.
So a fault on Deckel Barr and Vivian David, as they had Vivian David serving first.
And she is not first server.
Correct. Off the tape there, a little love there for Vivian David. Good work there from Vivian David, controlling that point. And again, now you're seeing they're playing a little different than they played in the first matchup against them. Great ATP defense by J.W. Johnson.
Ooh, and Lee Whitwell ducks as Deckel Barr got a little too crazy there. Lee Whitwell, originally from the country of Gibraltar, played women's tennis at Francis Marion University, where she was a 3-time All-American.
Yeah, and Whitwell, that ball's up for her. She's just got to do more with it, right? She stayed in the backhand position. She's got to flip over to the forehand and pound that ball away.
Yeah, I thought she might try to go backdoor on Deckel Barr when she had that attackable ball. Agreed, didn't quite do enough with it. She did also dabble in a little professional tennis herself. got a foot fault on Deckelbar. Let's see if we have a replay. Oh yeah, big old left foot right on that kitchen line.
Deckel uses a little bit of that net tape right there on his serve. Now he's going for it again. I like to see that.
Oh
Yeah,
my goodness smokes that.
And now all of a sudden he's finding that rhythm. He went away from it a little bit because he struggled in the men's doubles game. Now he's going back to it.
Yeah, Johnson was right in the middle of the court. Left a little too much space there for Barr.
Uh-oh.
Went right back to it again.
This is just like what happened last time in yesterday's winter bracket final.
Yeah.
Deckel just got really big.
Yeah, they got real hot and just rolled.
Oh, and they're watching it closely.
Foot fault was called on the serve.
And Deckel, oh, he was.
Yeah, I mean, he's on the line.
He's very close to it every time. But
yeah, he's flirting with the disaster every time. All right, so just when it looked like David and Barr were gonna get something rolling, Whitwell and Johnson say not so fast. Great pickup from David.
Oh, what a shot there by Vivian David down the line as she paints it. Oh, that's too good.
That's nice.
So Whitwell and Johnson handle the third shot drive. They handle the fifth. And then Barr and David will settle in after that. They have to handle the heat wave, right? And the heat wave is this third shot drive, but then the next one, and then they get settled in.
And as you see there, Whitwell did not handle it, so 8-3-1.
And that speed up from the backhand of Whitwell is just not as hard as she would want that. She wants that a little harder.
Yeah, Barr, you can see, really didn't have to exert himself too much.
That's the Ernie that Deckelbar wants right there. Beautifully put away.
Oh, and there was a foot fault on that Ernie that was missed. So he's got a couple faults so far today. That one he gets away with, though.
Wind behind them right here, so that's a tough lob for Deckelbar to control and keep in.
Whitwell didn't even look back. She just shuffled over, stayed focused on front.
Oh, good cover there from Vivian David as Whitwell got caught going for the Ernie. Johnson covers, but then David covers in the middle, goes behind Johnson for the winner. That's good pressure dink there from Vivian David.
And they've got themselves a game point here in game number 1 of this gold medal match.
That's just a big backhand winner there for Deckelbar, and it is an 11-3 victory in game 1 for David and Barr.
Yeah, so far, more of the same in our winner bracket final here in the gold medal match. We'll see if Deckelbar and Vivian David keep it rolling and secure themselves a gold medal in 2. Will Whitwell and Johnson fight back? We'll find out right after this.
AB. AB. Don't tell me just a second.
Do you know who we are? Hurting my head.
Don't
You close your mouth when you're talking to me.
Don't let him touch the microphone ever again.
Oh man. I mean, I can't do it to her. Jeez.
Oh, did she try and take a microphone? Don't you ever touch my microphone.
I held on to it though this time.
Do not touch the Steinhauser.
I forgot to go back and watch that. That was in Plantation, right?
Hey,
What is
stop
going on in there?
Stop picking on AB.
Leave AB alone.
Leave AB alone. She's done nothing but be good to you guys. When doesn't he? When doesn't he?
I mean, that's always, right?
When doesn't he?
I see. That with Foster was Plantation, right, people? 32. This could be done quick. It's Aaron. Oh, he didn't hear me. I also forgot the chocolate in the fridge too, Dom. Apologies. Back to the action. Vivian David and Deckelbar are 1 game away from securing themselves a gold medal here in our final matchup of Championship Sunday here in the mixed pro doubles matchup. J.W. Johnson and Lee Whitwell, though, on the near end here in game 2. Need to try and turn things around, force that game 3 if they want a shot at gold.
Oh, that ball, check that ball.
Yeah, that cracked right in half.
It never bounced.
Again, Whitwell just, I'm just gonna stay out of the way and let you do your thing, JW. I mean, come on now. That's what you get when you play together day in and day out at that high level. You get what you just saw there with Vivian David and Deckelbar.
Vivian carried that ball over.
Yeah, she caught it and she released it into the wild.
Well, Deckel's 0 for 2 on that lob. Even the wind in his face didn't help that one. That's good reach there from J.W. Johnson, using the whole paddle. That's a great pull there from Vivian David. She goes right off the forearm of J.W. Johnson.
Yeah, ricochets that right off of him and out of the court, and he knows that was going long, but just can't get out of the way.
Oh, and Deckel gets exactly what he's looking for on that setup for the big serve drive third. Gets Whitwell out of position on her fourth. Much better start here for Johnson and Whitwell in game number 2. They're up 4-0 early in the second game.
Yeah, this is exactly what Whitwell and Johnson need here. You just got to keep this momentum rolling and not let David and Barr get anything going. So we saw how that turned out in game 1.
Good spot there from David as Johnson's pinching middle to take that away because he's thinking she's going to go away from him, and she actually goes at him. Barr choosing to go at J.W. Johnson there instead of away from him.
Good hands from Whitwell. They are still smiling and seem to be feeling good here in game 2. They are up 5-0. Oh, and that stays well in. Good little matrix move though from Vivian David.
That's a nice pull there from Whitwell.
a timeout here from David and Barr. They're trailing 7-0. They definitely have not found themselves in this position against Whitwell and Johnson yesterday at all. They really kind of rolled through that winter bracket final very easily. It was a very short match. Had to be, 20, 25 minutes tops.
Yeah, and David and Barr have not dropped a game yet. So this is the closest that they've come. They've won they Sincola in Georgia took them 11-9. They did face another game. They won 12-10 against Susanna Barr and Zane Navratil. So they have been in some close matches, but they have not been beaten yet in a game. So that's what Whitwell and Johnson are trying to do, is give them their first loss in a game in this tournament.
And it's an absolute have to do it situation here for Whitwell and Johnson, because if they do not win this second game, there are silver medalists.
Oh.
Good timeout there for Barr and David. Immediately get the side out coming out of it.
Johnson waiting on that pull on the backside from Vivian David. Anticipated it so well. Yeah, and that's exactly what Deckel Barr needs to do right there. That's the third shot drive he's got to have. Watch Whitwell. When she blocks this, she's in the transition area. Not much she can do with that ball.
Big leap there from Barr. And again, Johnson's catching him on the run a lot. Would have been a kitchen violation if he'd gotten that over. I love Deckel softening that second one up. Thought he was possibly going to try and attack that one as well, which is going to be a little out of his reach. Like that decision.
Oh, and Johnson taking a page out of the Deckel Barr playbook, and he aggressively attacks Vivian David as she's coming up on the stack. Great decision by Johnson.
Oh, what a pickup. Oh, I mean, there's...
That's the highest I've seen a pickleball bounce.
Whitwell's got some ups, but she does not have that high of ups.
I've not seen a pickleball
like
bounce
10
that
feet
high.
over her head. Oh, beautiful. Not only block, but she does something with it, going cross court to David.
Good read from Whitwell as she knew Barr was going to try and go opposite to the vacated area. She tries to cover, but Barr keeps it just enough away from her paddle.
Whitwell going backdoor on Barr. A little inside out backhand action. Oh, excuse me. Oh yeah, that was earlier in the rally. 8-2-1. And again, Barr struggling a little bit, leaving those in the net. Points away are Whitwell and Johnson from taking the second game. That one goes long, though. So David and Barr are going to try and close the gap here a little. Oh, nice job by Johnson protecting Whitwell on her way up to the line. And they hold Barr and David to no points. Second game point opportunity now for Whitwell and Johnson to take this to a game 3. An interesting decision from Deckel Barr. Sends that ball well long and delivers them their very first dropped game of the tournament to Whitwell and Johnson 11-2. Quite the lopsided scores in games 1 and 2. What will game 3 hold? We will find out after this short break. Back to the action right after this.
The HD5 is the green of Ivy. It represents hope, tenacity, the spirit of life and growth. It also reminds us of the Ivy League. The HD5 features a good rotation, an excellent sweet spot, thicker core, and super power.
All right, game number 3 in this mixed pro doubles gold medal match. We have yet to have a gold medal match go to the tiebreaker to 15. We'll see if this is the first one to get the job done. Our final gold medal match of the day, Vivian David and Deckel Barr on the near end, J.W. Johnson and Lee Whitwell on the far end. Oh my goodness gracious. All right, so these teams are going to be duking it out big time here. They'll switch ends at 6. If Barr and David are able to take this third game, they are our gold medalist. Whitwell and Johnson, however, if they win, will force a tiebreaker match to 15. Okay.
All right, the net will slow it down. Deckel does not think it was clean.
Oh, this is, we don't need that replay angle. We need the kitchen. I think Barr just is going to assume Whitwell might have gone in, but no call from our refs.
Oh, that's too good of an angle there from Deckel Barr. Big old. Deckel can't slow himself down. He tried to take something off that, just couldn't. That's good hands from Whitwell on that side as Barr sped it up right at her. She gave it right back to him, and then JW comes in and cleans it up.
That was exactly what you were talking about with Whitwell earlier. She opened up the forehand and really gave that ball something back instead of just trying to block it. We have a cracked ball.
There it is again. Whitwell punching back. Instead of just blocking, she's punching back. Wow, nice Ernie there from JW Johnson. Whitwell reminded me of Rocky in Rocky 2 against Clubber Lang. She's just letting Deckel punch, punch, punch forever, thinking that she wasn't doing anything, and now all of a sudden she's come out of it and she's punching back. So yes, Deckel Barr is
Rocky reference.
Deckel Barr is Clubber Lang, and Lee Whitwell is Rocky Balboa.
JW Johnson keeping that wrist loose. Beautiful lob from Whitwell. We're going to try and him back. Oh, yeah.
And David, I like the attack, but she just couldn't get over the top of it. And as you see her coming over, and she says she jams herself, really. There it is, that backside on Johnson. And that's what David needs to do. Is it's not a go there all the time, but it's wait for the right moment. That ball may have even gone out if Johnson let it go. We'll never know.
Never know.
Good side out here for David and Barr. See if they can answer here. Even things up in this third game.
Oh, Whitwell looked to the sky after she puts that in the net. Perhaps a bug flew by. I love Whitwell's playing off the court during this rally.
Yeah, good
Nicely
coverage.
done.
Good coverage by Johnson as he recognized that, because Whitwell was stepping outside to try and set that Ernie up. Never got it, but good coverage by Johnson. All right, so now Barr's getting into a rhythm, right? He's going third shot drive, fifth shot drop. I'd like to see him go third shot drive, fifth shot drive, and see what he can get from the next ball.
Nope. Whitwell puts so much backspin on her dinks as she cuts those.
Nice speed,
pull.
yeah, good speed up there from Whitwell as she shocked Vivian David right there. That was a low ball to be speeding up.
And as we've mentioned before, it's a little more unusual to attack cross court than straight up. See Barr goes straight up attacking Whitwell. Gets the pop up in the put away. And we are tied up at fours. Coverage from David,
Oh, wow.
and the big Deckel Barr coming back.
And best part about that was Deckel was off court here, right? He recognizes, gets back in quickly, and then is able to come over and put that away. Great recognition by the big guy. Just missed that. He did not miss that once the other day.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Oh, Vivian David almost goes down. Wow.
Yeah, she got her footing just in time. She's laughing.
Great rally.
Nice shot there from David. Backdoor on Johnson. She's just lulling him into the middle right there, and she can flip that backside nice and easy. Great shot by Vivian David.
And Johnson knows it, but he can't just stay on that side because then he leaves the middle open. You know, it puts too much pressure on Whitwell. So again, David doing a great job. Not doing it too often, not trying to push it, but just picking the right opportunities. They're looking for one more point and an end change. And they will get it with a little short dink there from Whitwell. So Vivian David and Deckel Bar out in front 6-4 here in this third game of the gold medal match. They will head to the far end to conclude this game. Whitwell and Johnson will come to the near end. If David and Barr are continuing to roll and take this third game, they are our gold medalists. Whitwell and Johnson will have to win this one and a tiebreaker match to 15 if they want the shot at gold. What do you think Whitwell and Johnson need to do here after the end change to possibly come out on top here?
Nothing different, just execution. That's all it is. They have the right game plan. They've weathered the storm early on of Deckel Bar and Vivian David. It looked like we were in for another quick match. But in game 2, they changed it around. They handled everything that Deckel had hitting hard and won game 2, 11-2. They're in this game. They're only 2 down in the end change. I think they're perfectly fine. Keep doing what they're doing, grinding out points and weathering the storm when Deckel starts to come hard. And Whitwell yelling out to J.W. Johnson, dive.
That is her favorite thing to say.
Good pressure dink from Vivian David. Again, even though Whitwell's taking those balls out of the air, that's a lot of pressure to take those out of the air because Vivian's putting something on those. A couple unforced errors the last 4 or 5 points from Whitwell. She'll find it right here. She knows she has to. She's right back in it. Oh, and then off the tape again. I'd say a timeout right now to regroup, refocus. They're not going to take anything. Down by 3. In a must-have game.
Yeah, and David and Barr still on first serve, so certainly if they get another point, a timeout becomes necessary.
Good anticipation from Deckel Bar as he goes for that Ernie right at the opportune time. And clean as can be.
And there's no timeout.
No. They're going to try.
Definitely don't like this decision from Whitwell and Johnson. Okay. Okay. Oh my. All right. Well, stayed in that a lot longer than I thought.
Well, Deckel hit a forehand, turned the other way.
Whitwell was absolutely, totally past him with her shot. They get one stop, but they need another here still.
Wow, Deckel Bar just too much right now. No timeout still from Whitwell and Johnson. Down 9. On a free timeout here is Vicky and Jim are going to confer.
There might have been a wrong, perhaps, receiver.
We're good.
Nope, we're good. We're good.
So 9-4 here. David and Barr 2 points away from a gold medal here.
I mean, Whitwell and Johnson have both their timeouts. Don't do this, people. Don't not take your timeouts when your back's up against the wall.
Great work by Whitwell. Oh, and then tries to lob up over Deckelbar. Not the right decision at that time, and it will be a championship point here for Vivian David and Deckelbar.
All right, so not a single gold medal match here on Championship Sunday goes to the tiebreaker match to 15. Every single team that came through the winner bracket secures themselves a gold medal here today on Championship Sunday. That is our final match of the tournament. Thank you so much to our USA Pickleball referees, our volunteers, our sponsors here at the APP Legacy Open presented by Head Pickleball. We head to court one final time as we talk to our participants here in this gold medal match. We'll be back in 2 weeks in South Carolina. Please plan to join me there. Thank you again to the Boxcar production team, Kyle Salenko, Ariel Butler, Randy Coleman, Steve Taylor, Justin Dickerson, and Matthew Pace. Lauren McLaughlin and Dominic Catalano here in the booth. It's been a fabulous time. Thank you so much for joining us. We're back on court after this, and we'll see you next time.
One last time here on championship court, I am with silver medalists Lee Whitwell and J.W. Johnson. Congratulations, guys. First and foremost, a very hard-fought match. The last time you played them in the winner's bracket final, I'll start with you, J.W., they came at you really hard. It seemed like they were going to do that again in game one. They did, but then what changed in game two that gave you guys the 11-2 victory?
We were a little more patient, trying to read the shots a little bit more, trying to come up with a different game plan, obviously, too. So try to do that, but see what worked.
And Lee, it looked like instead of you coming in and just blocking everything, you started to counter a lot more, and it seemed to give them a little bit of fit in game two. That's what gave you that 11-2 victory. Was that something you noticed and wanted to do?
Absolutely, and then it paid off in game two, and I think in game three, we started off with that right game plan, and then, you know, we let them initiate a little bit too soon instead of us initiating like we did in game two, and then I, you know, made some dumb mistakes that on their serve, which should never happen, and they, you know, they were able to extend their lead, and unfortunately we couldn't stop the bleeding in time. We had one miracle win yesterday, and we were going to try to do the same again today, but unfortunately we just ran out of time.
All right, well, congratulations, J.W. Johnson, Lee Whitwell, our silver medalists, mixed pro doubles here at the APP Legacy Open. Congratulations, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, you guys are over here. I'm going to bring in our gold medalists, Deckelbar and Vivian David. All right, Vivian, I'll start with you. You played those guys yesterday. You handled them very well. You came out same game plan in game one, and then it seemed like they had an answer for you in game two. What were you guys thinking after that second game loss?
Definitely try to clean up a little bit more because we were making some unforced errors. They started to play better as well in game two. But at that point, you're just like, okay, so if the speed ups and stuff are not working, at least for me, I just go back to, okay, let's just start dinking, finding a rhythm because I'm very much of a rhythm player. So just getting reps in and then let Deckel do his thing, and it was good.
And Dee, it seemed like you guys had a different game plan going in this weekend. You guys played very hard, very fast, and it was like you wanted to set the pace. Was it something you guys talked about before this weekend?
In general, when we've been playing lately, we're trying to be more aggressive, especially starting from like the third shot drive and then try to crash after. And then if it doesn't work, then we go into more, more stuff in the kitchen. But if it works, we try to keep going with it. Why not?
If it's not broke, don't fix it, right, Dee? All right, Dee, I'll have you step right over here next to Vivian. I'm going to bring in Ken Herman, CEO of the APP. Ken, what do you have for these guys?
Vivian Deckel, great job. Congratulations. You're our gold medalist for the APP Legacy Open for 2022. You earned your golden tickets for nationals. Congratulations. Well played.
Thank you.
All right, one last time for our gold medalists, mixed pro doubles, Vivian David and Deckel Barr. All right, we got one more thing we got to happen here. Ray J, why don't you come on over, buddy? All right, Ray J, nice to see you, buddy. Why don't you introduce yourself to everybody?
My name is Ray J. Murphy. I'm Director of Paddle Sports and Market Development for ProXR Pickleball.
All right, what do you have for us today, Ray J? Who's the recipient this weekend?
This tournament for our Sportsmanship Award was actually voted on by two families that came to our vendor booth this morning. They particularly came out to watch this player, and one fellow brought his 3 kids because they said, "This is the way I want you acting on the sports field." This man is, he's a gentleman. He fights as hard as he can. He's always got a smile, and I want you to, keep your emotions under control like him. So, from the audience and all the people that come to watch, I'm sure they'll appreciate it, and I really like the young man. To Dylan Frazier, we give our Sportsmanship Award.
Congratulations, Dylan. What are your thoughts on that, buddy?
I'm very honored to receive this award. It means a lot to me. Sportsmanship is very important in pickleball.
All right, well, thank you, Dylan. Congratulations, Dylan. The Pro XR Sportsmanship Award for the APP Legacy Open. What else you got for me, Ray J?
Well, we also have, we will be donating from ProXR in Dylan's name to his favorite charity, $500.
Awesome, that's great. Congratulations. Thank you, Dylan.
Thank you.
Go ahead, buddy. All right, Ray J, you got one more award, don't you?
Yes. We actually have our Unsung Hero Award. It goes each tournament to a person, or to this tournament, it's a group of people that behind the scenes working tirelessly. I get here early in the morning, and each morning I was greeted by the referees were coming in at 6 a.m. every morning. So Bill McManus, who is our referee coordinator, on his behalf will be giving a nice Unsung Hero Award that they can bring to each tournament from ProXR Pickleball.
All right, the referee's stepping in right here. Deckel, watch out, you get a foot fault again, buddy. All right, so guys, what does this mean to you coming from ProXR and just all the work you guys do? We do see you guys here early in the morning. You guys are here last ones to leave. What's this mean?
Well, it's nice to be appreciated. We do put in long days, but it's always nice to hear a thank you at the end of the match.
All right, well, congratulations, guys. Ray J, thank you very much. We appreciate it. We're going to sign off for the weekend here from Mesa, Arizona at the APP Legacy Open. Thank you guys for joining us all weekend long. We'll see you guys in South Carolina.